Hey guys, welcome to the Friday Waffle. It is getting recorded on a Friday night, which is quite a unique thing. Ah dear, actually just back from taking the dogs a walk and it's absolutely shitty out there. Horrible, but you know what, living in Scotland I should be used to crap weather by now. Anyway, listen guys, I was like this close from not doing a Friday Waffle tonight. And the reason being, I just simply couldn't be arsed. That's the bottom line, that's the bottom line. I want to apologise about complete lack of content. I mean, I've not put out a single video this week. I don't even have any videos, you know, ready to go out. Why is that? And I'm apologising now about the tone of this video. I mean, I just kind of feel like all I'm doing is complaining at the moment. I've touched on my job. My job, to be quite frank, is shit. I'm really not enjoying it at all. The role itself should be fine, but it's a new company and it's the way they're running the company. I'm just, it's putting everybody under so much pressure, and quite a few people my colleagues have left the company, they've gone off sick. The last time I had a sick day, and this is without a word of a lie, must have been about 1987. I just don't take sick time, but believe you me, the amount of pressure that is getting put on every one of us at the moment is just, it's to me personally, it's almost pushing me to breaking point. So yeah, I think when you're feeling like that about a job, it just makes you tired. It really does make you tired, and it kind of kills your enthusiasm for doing anything. And that's where I've been. I can't actually think where this week has actually gone. I mean, what I have been doing is getting to the gym. I think I mentioned I joined the gym recently. I've been going down there. I was down 3 times this week, and that's been really important to me, because I was telling one of my mates, and he was saying, yeah, you need to get used to living on your own. And he's right. He is right. But for me, because I work from home, I mean, I do go out now and again, but I'm based at home, so I spend the whole day at home, and then at night time, I'm still in the same place. You know, I don't have anything to separate work from personal life, if that makes any sense. There's a big part of me now wishes that I could get a job where I actually did go into an office or went to a place of work, and then, you know, come home at night and be glad to come into my house because I'm home. Whereas now I'm associating my house with work because I work from home. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I've not done anything. I've been going to the gym. Excuse me. One thing, I've got my daughter every second week now. She's been here this week, and she likes to, pardon me, she likes to spend a lot of time in the games room. She'll sit, I've got a big comfy settee which you've probably seen in some of my videos. She'll sit in that and she'll go on her phone or whatever she does. And so I can't get in to make a video when she's in there, and because I only see her once every 2 weeks, I'm absolutely not going to tell her to get out of the room. Different when when we all share the house together, I could do that, but I'm not going to do that. So really, the week that I've got my daughter, it's difficult for me to make videos unless, I mean, she's upstairs just now. I'm obviously sitting making a waffle type document, a waffle type video. That's fine, but as far as gameplay videos, Arcade Perfect, my arses, anything at all, live streams, it's very difficult because my daughter's in the house. So that's probably a big part of why I've not been putting out any videos. What I need to try and do is be a bit smarter. I need to, the week that she's not with me and need to try and make videos. But then here lies the problem. I certainly don't want to spend all my free time making YouTube videos. I mean, I'm going to be honest for a second though, I'm never anything other than honest. I monetised my channel back in, I think it was June. I tried to monetise it in April and it took about 3-4 months before it actually became live as far as monetisation goes. I've not made a single penny. That's not entirely true. I think I've probably made about 25 quid. And you've got to apparently make, is it £60 before they pay anything to you. So I've been monetised since June, which would be, what, 5 months? And I've made, well, I've physically not received a single penny. So, yeah, for anybody that doesn't have a YouTube channel that thinks that YouTubers make a lot of money, well, there's nothing further from the truth. I've not made a single penny. At this rate, it's probably going to be 6 months before I maybe hit £60 and I get something back. So, with that in mind, guys, I mean, you know, I can't say thank you enough to everybody that watches my channel. You know who you are. You know, I've got a core, quite a small core of really good guys. You're my friends. You know, that's the bottom line. And I do have an obligation. I do feel I've got an obligation to you guys, to keep at this. I mean, in the last week, I've kind of been thinking about YouTube, and I'm just sort of thinking, you know, I could quite easily just walk away from it. Not to make a conscious decision to walk away from it, but I just feel that the less content I'm actually making, the less bothered I am by it. I suppose it's like any hobby. If you don't do it very often, then you lose interest, and that's probably a bit like YouTube, or not so much YouTube. It's video games. I couldn't actually tell you the last. I'm not going to say the word retro. The last old game that I actually played. I've not played anything, not at all. I mean, I think the last system that I played up my games room would be the SNES, and that was maybe 2 weeks ago. I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I was playing that for about an hour last night, and I might actually play it later on today again. I'm totally waffling. Before I forget, guys, I did put up a couple of pictures on the Mainmeister Facebook page. I am selling some stuff. If you're not subscribed, well, you don't have subscribed it. If you've never seen my Mainmeister Facebook page, just go into Facebook, type in Mainmeister, and you'll see it. And if you want to like the page, know that it doesn't make a toss of difference to me whether you like it or not. I've got a few items that I'm selling. What have I got? I've got a few Commodore 64s, I've got a SNES, I've got a Mega CD, Mega Drive and Mega CD, and my mate's actually buying that. I did have an Amiga 1200 which Alex has bought. Thank you, Alex, and I will get it posted honestly. I know Chris Novabug is interested in the Spectrum Plus 2, Adam's interested in the Spectrum, Panther UK is interested in the Commodore 64. Apologies guys, because this week has just been an absolute shit week. I've just not had time to do anything. And Alex has bought and paid for the Amiga, and I've still to get a box for it, but I promise you, Alex, I'm going to go and get a box this weekend, i.e. tomorrow, and I'm going to get the damn thing posted to you, because that is not fair. I'm just taking the piss. Everybody that's interested in any of the stuff that people have just mentioned, I'm planning to get the stuff dug out tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I've got a few things on during the day. I'm going to get the stuff dug out, get it connected up, make sure it works, and then I'll go on eBay, see what the going rate is, and then I'll lob a chunk of money off it, because as I've said, I'm selling it for two reasons. One, I want rid of it because it's taking up space, and secondly, I need the money. That's the bottom line. I need the money, and so I don't feel comfortable about selling to mates because I kind of feel that I can't. I feel guilty about what I'm charging, but hopefully you guys understand that I'm selling it because I need the money. I mean, if I was to go into eBay, yeah, you maybe get a wee bit more, but you pay fees and that kind of stuff. But yeah, go onto my Me Meister Facebook page. If there's anything at all that you see you're interested in, let me know. I've got shitloads of stuff. I've got tons and tons of games as well. Commodore 64 games, Mega Drive games, you name it. I've probably got about maybe 30, 40 Mega Drive games which I want to get rid of as well. I've got Master System games. I am planning to kind of, put pictures up so you can let me know if there's anything you're interested in. So anyway, before I get started with questions, I'm just going to have a wee drink of my tea. Just before I start, I see what's his name, Dave Perry, the games animal, ex Games Master reviewer, famous for failing miserably at Mario 64. He's got a YouTube channel, I think it's the Games Animal, whatever it's called, which I'm subscribed to. In fact, you know what, I think I unsubscribed it because he wasn't putting up any content. But he's now, he put out a video, was it yesterday, the Games Animal episode 1, and it's basically him sitting on a settee. Does that sound familiar? Sitting on a settee talking pish. Yeah, I wonder who he got that from. No, he's basically talking about what he wants to do with the channel, and it's pretty, it doesn't really go anywhere. But then, to finish off, he says, "This is something I made earlier," and he then he turns his head to the side, and there's a sort of 3 or 4 minute video of bikini clad babes dancing, and they're singing about Street Fighter, I think it is, and it's he got absolutely slated. I mean, as a Eurogamer did a kind of feature on his channel, basically saying how it was quite cringeworthy. I mean, I like a bikini clad babe like anybody, but I think things have moved on nowadays where, I just don't think you get away with things like that anymore. And you got a lot of people slated him for doing this. I'm not going to put a link to it, I'm certainly not going to promote his channel, but go and have a look at it and see what you think. It's I actually don't see him continuing this for very long. He deliberately used was it 480p because he wanted to try and have that kind of 90s sort of video look as well. But go and have a look at it, it's quite funny. He's talking about Mario 64, and he basically asks the audience what do they want him to do on like the next episode. Do they want him to revisit Mario 64, which he claims he's never actually played since Games Master, or he's got a big box of junk that's in his loft, and he says he's going to do a kind of video and just go through the box. So you have to basically vote what one you want him to do. But go and watch it, see what you think. But yeah, the kind of the video to finish with is a bit cringe-worthy. It's just not really relevant. I don't think so. But anyway, right, let me find the questions for this week. Right, okay, kicking things off, the ever reliable Kev down the rabbit hole. Hi Alan, I have a very few random questions for you. Firstly, can you recall which was the very first game where you heard a swear word? I was going to say bloody hell. First game I had a swear word, well, it would have to be, if you're talking about the first game where it actually spoke a swear word, it would obviously be a PC game. I'm trying to think, you know what it might have been? Oh man, what was it called? Kingpin? Was it Kingpin? It was a game that came out in the PC, and you basically play a gangland person. Was it Kingpin? I'm sure it was called. I might get muddled up with something else. Basically, it's a gang sort of warfare type thing, and I remember it had swearing in it, that's the first one I remember sort of being bloody hell, listen to the swearing. Quite sort of graphic swearing. But the first game that probably, if I'm not mistaken, that had swearing, although it was just text, was probably maybe Leisure Suit Larry on Atari ST. I think that had swearing. I'm sure it was kind of an adult type game. It certainly had nudity, as far as pixely nudity went. But I think Leisure Suit Larry, possibly Kev, and I think it was called Kingpin. It was on the PC. That's the first game that I can remember having swearing. I mean, nowadays, it's quite gratuitous. But these are probably the first two games, I think. Secondly, looking around you, which game can you see that you have owned for the longest time? Well, I'm obviously in the living room, I'm not upstairs. What game have I owned for the longest time? I mean, a lot of the games that I've bought fairly recently. The thing is, I don't have many. The systems that I've got now were ones that I've acquired in the last maybe 10 years. Because, as I keep saying, back in the day when I had an Atari ST and I wanted an Amiga, I had to sell Atari ST. When I wanted a PC, I had to sell the Amiga. And so I never actually retained any systems. I'm trying to think of any systems at all that I've actually kept. Excuse me, I've got windy pops again. I'm trying to think. No, I can't think. I mean, I've had the Vectrex for quite a long time, but even then, that's maybe 5-6 years. No, I can't think any, Kev, because like I says, I've always sold. To get a new system, I've always had to sell the existing one that I've got, and when I sold the system, all the games went as well. So no, sorry Kev, I can't really think of an answer, mate. If I was upstairs, I'd probably be able to say, well, I've had that for quite a long time. I mean, like my Vectrex I've had for a long time. Yeah, that's probably the answer, I think, mate. And finally, a piece of retro tech a lot of us older gamers keep around is a VCR. Do you still have one? No. I don't. Actually, when I moved house, not this time, but the time before, I threw out a massive box of, it was VHS videotapes. Some like the Star Wars collection. Some stuff I wouldn't say it's worth anything. I mean, I flung them out, but nah, I've got no. Although I like old systems, I've got absolutely no interest in using videotapes. So anyway, Kev, listen mate, thanks for your questions. Right, next one is Mr. Batman. Nice waffle as ever, sir. My question this week, what was your focus having bought a new system, be it current or retro, when you were buying games for it? Was it to get as many games as possible, be they good or average, just to get the collection up and running, or was the focus only on picking up the very best titles that system had to offer? So I'm just going to reread this question again, but what was your focus having bought a new system? Right, okay, yeah, so when I buy a new system, do I just go for the good games? Generally, but I'll be honest, old systems, I generally just, Mega Drive, SNES, all these machines, all the kind of computers. I've got the, what do you call them, the ST cards. As I keep saying, I'm not a collector. I would quite happily not own a single game, apart from obviously my PS4 and all the modern consoles. The old consoles, it doesn't bother me playing games off SD card. So as far as, if I get an old system, I'll generally pirate games, I'm trying to think, like when I buy a new system, the PS4, the Switch, what else have I got? Yeah, the Wii U and that kind of thing. I'll obviously buy games that I want to play. Some people will just, as you say, they'll just they want to build up this massive collection. Now, I've done that in the past. I mean, the Xbox 360, Dean, who's got a great YouTube channel, he done it was basically like the sort of best Xbox 360 games, and I watched all his videos religiously, and then I made a list of about, I can't remember how many, it was something like 100 games that you had to own, and I went and I bought them all. Well, I didn't buy them all, I bought as many as I possibly could, so I was kind of hoarding games, but in the main, if it's a new system, I'll only buy the games that I want to play. You know, I've got, unless I saw a game dirt cheap and I thought I've got a vague interest in it, then I might buy it. But in the main, it's going to be games that I'm going to play. As far as old systems go, if it was a system like, for example, the Vectrex, that you can't, well, you can't. I was going to say you can't pirate games. You can, because I've got a flash card. Then I'd buy games that I want to own. But any other old system, you know, be it Commodore Amiga, C64, Atari, I've got these devices that lets me download all the games for nothing. So that's what I would probably do. So anyway, thanks for the question. Right, next up from Mr. Ian Hunter. How you doing, Ian? Greetings, Alan. A quickie for the waffle. What are your thoughts on the new Spectrum Next computer, and will you be buying one? Well, actually, Ian, I've already pre-ordered one. I backed it on Kickstarter. What seems like a long time ago now. I know it was due to get released. It was due to get released, I think it was May initially. Excuse me a wee second. It was supposed to get released in May, and here we are, we're now in November, and it's still not seen the light of day. But I don't have any concerns, because the guys that are behind it, now Jim Bagley, who's a friend of mine's, Jim is a completely sound bloke, he's part of it. You do get regular updates, and they're very concise about everything. You know, they're really, from what I gather, the Next is going to be a beautiful machine, and I don't know whether it's going to ever be made available, you know, to the general public, and you know, after it's, I mean, I'm getting one because I've paid for it, but I think it will become a collectible thing, because they're really going to town on like the keyboard, and they're not rushing it at all. I mean, you've probably seen the video that Larry Bundy made with Octavius Kitten, and it's well, all about the, what do you call it, the Spectrum Vega 2, I think it is, the little handheld, and basically they're showing how one of the edges is super sharp and you can actually cut cheese with it. Anyway, I don't know why I mentioned that video, but yeah, the Vega 2, they released a very small number of prototypes, and from what I've heard, it's absolutely shit quality. It is crap. Like the wee decals and that are peeling off. It's just been flung together. And the sad thing about that is that will probably become one of the most collectible bits of hardware, because there were so few made, and the ones that were made were shit. But as we all know, that will probably drive the price up. So I can see maybe 4 or 5 years time, people will be paying silly money for the Vega Plus, or Vega 2, whatever the hell it's called, which is just nonsense because it's completely shit. Why is this going all dark? Hang on a second. Why is that going dark? I've got no idea. You know what, I hate iPads. I've got no idea why that's done that. Wait a minute, let's go back in. I'm going to come out with that. How much percentage? I've still got a lot of percentage. I don't know why. I can't even figure out how do I make the iPad brighter. I've got no idea. How do I make the iPad brighter? Let's go into settings. Right, wait a wee minute. Go into, is it screen? Aye, so anyway, getting back to brightness. Ooh, why has it got a strange colour? It's got a kind of yellowy colour to it. I don't know what's going on here. Have I activated some kind of filtery thing? I don't know. Right, anyway. Yeah, Spectrum Next. I think it's, I have ordered one in, and I think it's going to be good. Like I says, when it's, you know, there's a few people complaining about the length of time it's going to take, but I firmly do believe it's because they want it to be perfect, and it does look good. So anyway, thanks Ian, I appreciate it. Yeah, we've got Mr. Blutonic78. I still read, watch or listen if it's on YouTube. A review, but I've long stopped paying attention to the final verdict because the amount of times I've enjoyed something which is supposedly rubbish is off the scale, particularly as I get older. Yeah, of course, I was talking about the Bohemian Rhapsody film. I saw it, thought it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. But you always get these pretentious twats who say, oh, it's not accurate, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, interesting to hear about sociable soccer, Alan. I appreciate making a game is far from easy, but I'm pretty sure I've heard various people involved with the game saying that it was hopefully due out on this console and that console on this date and that date, and here we are 2 or 3 years on, and the beta aside, as you say, it's still not been released. Of course, I'll only truly judge it when it finally does come out, but I've been I can't even talk properly. I've been wary of it for a while. Could very well end up being another kick-off revival situation where fans of the 16-bit era get super excited only for it to prove to be a false dawn. Yeah, I did mention that. I am disappointed with the set Sociable Soccer. You know, I paid top dollar for the beta, and they've decided that they're going to stop production on the PC one, concentrate on the app, and then if they make enough money using the app, they're going to resume producing the PC one, which I think is complete bullshit. Mr. Leeboy2K1, hey Alan, great watching your random thoughts, pal, especially as I live in Massachusetts now and it ain't easy meeting new people at all. Keep gaming. Thanks very much, buddy. Massachusetts, very nice. Certainly got better weather than we've got across here, mate. But listen, thanks for the nice comments. It's good to know that I can still entertain now and again. And Andy, Mr. Jamie Williamson, formerly known as, I completely understand the lack of comments and videos, Al. You're currently rebalancing your life, so a period of adjustment was inevitable until you settle into a new rhythm. Having said that, if you don't reply to his comment, I'll hunt you down like a dog. And what did I say to him? No chance of replying to this, forget it. Yeah. Anyway, listen guys, that's all the questions. I appreciate there's not been that many questions getting asked, but then that doesn't surprise me because, to be honest with you, the lack of activity on this channel has been quite derisory, and I do apologise about it. I do promise I will try harder. I know I've got other things I need to concentrate on, i.e. getting a new job. That needs to be, because when you're pissed off at your job, it affects everything, and it's certainly affecting me to the point that it is impacting, you know, in other areas of my life, and I don't like that. But said and done, I will. The channel ain't going anywhere. My daughter goes back to her mum's on on Sunday, so I will make a point to try and get. I think I've got in fact, you know what, I've got an arcade perfect my arse. I've finished recording it. I've just got to do the voiceover, so I'll probably get that put out on Monday. And I will promise to try harder and get more videos put out. So anyway, listen guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. I hope you all have a really nice weekend. Thank you as always to all the staunch support that you guys give me. Again, I'm like a broken record. I do apologise so much for not replying to any comments. That's something that I used to be quite vocal about, people who don't reply to comments. I thought, well, if somebody could take time to watch a video and ask you a question or make a comment, it's only common decency that you do the same if you're a YouTube creator. And here I am, I'm doing the very thing that I slate other people for. I promise you, I will get back into it. Please just bear with me, and I will start getting more videos put out. I might, and I say this might, I did say it last week, I might try and do a live stream maybe one night next week. It's been a while. I'll let you know what night it's going to be. Best thing to do if you want to, you know, go on, like I said, go into my Facebook page, the Mainmeister Facebook page, because rather than making a video to say I'm doing a live stream, what I'll usually do is just put a wee post up on the main Meister Facebook page. So that's probably the best way to kind of keep up to date with the channel. So yeah, I might try and do a live stream next week. It's always good fun. Maybe that's what I need. I need that to reignite my interest in making sort of gaming videos again. So anyway, listen, I'm kind of warbling pish now, guys. I'm gonna get going. Have a nice weekend. And as always, thank you very much for watching.